Good morning, or it's not morning anymore. Good, not afternoon either. It's dead on noon. Good middle of the day. We're heading to the desert where it's going to be like 100 degrees to get a broke down Subaru. And we don't need fuel this time because I already got fuel. But we are pulling into the gas station anyway to get some lunch and what are you doing? Lunch and snacks and water and all that stuff before we head out into the desert. So we'll see if I can find a way to park this thing, and we're gonna go get some snacks and then go see if we can find a Subaru. All right, we have some chicken nuggets, the good kind, some water, we've got a few of these, and we're ready to head to the desert. And something I'm trying now, we'll see how this sounds, is I had the most genius idea ever, because those little clips on your shirt are kind of super annoying. And if they kind of flip up and hit against your skin, then it sounds all muffled and crap. I noticed that in the last video. So the genius thing I came up with, put it on the sun visor. And you can hear just fine. So, sun visor, genius. Don't know why I didn't think of that before. So we will lock you guys on the dash right there, and we are gonna head out to the desert to go see if we can find this Subaru. Okay, we are out here on the Milliken Plateau, and as you probably saw by that time-lapse driving out here, it was literally straight out into the desert. So, not a whole lot around here, except for somewhere there's a broken down Subaru. Should be another mile or two straight out this road, according to what I think is some decent directions, but we'll see what we find. Okay, we are past the point where it's supposed to be. I still don't see a Subaru, so we're gonna drive out here a little ways farther, and if we don't find it, make a phone call and see if we can get some better directions. Okay, so we're way out in the desert now, and I found nothing, so I called the customer, finally got him to call me back. It's not on this road at all. We gotta go way back out towards the highway, take a dirt road, and head off to kind of over in this area here, kind of off the base of this mountain here, I guess. He's gonna send me a pin drop of where it is, because the verbal directions clearly didn't get across just right. So now we are heading back. We're actually gonna head, if you see that whole valley out here, we're gonna head all the way back out to the other side of that valley and then head out this way. I think we're gonna give it a shot. Okay, we're back on the other side of this valley, and we're going to turn off of the paved road that it was supposed to be on and head out across this cattle guard and out on an OHV trail. It says it's easy though, so let's go this way. And I guess it's a few miles out this way. So much for that clean truck. Okay, now out through another cattle guard, and then looks like it's somewhere up over these sand dunes right here. It's kind of a weird area. There's sand dunes, rocky desert, mountains. If we get over back over there, it's forest. And I'm really starting to question where I'm getting sent here, because it's starting to look a little sketchy out here. Okay, I think I see it over here, which is good because that's a dead end. You know, this probably is too. See, way off over there, that forest over there, it switches from desert to forest. That's where we were when I turned around, because that on the whole other side of this valley at the base of those mountains is where it was supposed to be. But it looks like it's actually right there. So let's go check and make sure that's the right one, because I don't think this is the type of area where I want to be grabbing the wrong person's car. So, all right, so this is our car. Check VIN number matches up, so I already took a whole bunch of pictures, so we could say the duct tape was already there and stuff like that. And we're gonna get loaded up on wheel lift and the dollies, and then get it the hell out of here. It's hot out here, so got a good bit of questions on how these dollies work, so I'll show you. These are Collins Dollies, which are the only logical choice out there. Basically, you set your rails under the car, adjust them to the right width. You know, you want as close to the tire as possible. I could close these up more, but it's hot and I'm lazy, so no. But once you drop the rails into the pockets, there's 3 pockets on each end, so you can adjust the spacing between the rails to fit the tire size you have. These are the safety ratchets. You engage each safety ratchet, then you stick your bar in here and pry them up. And this here, yes, I know this is not the proper Collins bar, but you hear the safety ratchet engaging, and as they come all the way up, that trip handle there will lock in place. Now that one is locked up. We go to the other one and we pry it up. Thing with the safety ratchets is if we're prying this up and we slip, nothing happens. It just stays there. And then we can continue. And you see, this is the main lock here, this big one, and it automatically locks in place. Really, we don't have to do anything else, and these could go down the road and they would hold up. But just to make sure, the third thing we do is latch that and latch that. Same thing on the other side, and these dollies are set. So that is how you set up and raise Collins dollies. Okay, remember I said it was hot outside? It was so hot that the camera overheated and shut off, so I didn't film the rest of that, obviously. And this is not like a voiceover you're hearing right now. This is that wireless mic inside the truck on the sun visor going to the receiver that's on the camera up there with you guys. It's looking backwards so you can watch me screw up backing this thing out of here. And not 100% sure which way, because there's like 3 ways to get out of here, and I don't know which one's which, so let's just say eeny, meeny, miny, mo, and head off through the desert. I think we're gonna go, I would say left, but you're looking backwards, so it's probably right, but I'm looking in the mirror while I say that, so it might be, I don't know. We're going this way. Okay, let's see if we can find an actual road somewhere. That would be cool. Hey, look at this. We just hit some pavement after being way out that road. So now we got to head back out to the highway got another 45 minutes back into town and take this thing to the Subaru, which is the name of the... Okay, this is a cool spot to stop and check out right here. There's this massive gorge here, like big, as you can see. It's way off that way, and I wish there was a way I could show from above how it winds through here. It's, I don't know, 300-400 feet deep. And what this is from, over there is the Milliken Valley out there, and out there is Bend and Redmond and all that. So way back in the Ice Age, when this was all flowing Ice Age stuff, water I guess, it used to drain kind of through here, and then this big lava flow came in and blocked it all off and basically turned the entire Milliken Valley into a gigantic lake, which is insane to think about. If you see how big that valley is, that it was a lake full of water. You think there's no way there was that much water in there until you see this and how big it is. So what I guess happened was eventually this low rise in this mountain pass here between the Milliken Valley and Bend had the water spill over the top of it, and there was so much water ran through here through this lava flow cutoff that it carved this giant gorge between the two and drained the entire Milliken Valley into the Bend Valley over by the Deschutes River and all that, which is just insane to think about. Like I said, if you ever get a chance to see this in person, stop and look at it to see how big it really is. And if you're wondering how I know all this, it's because there's a sign right here that says all that. So there you go. Okay, and now an hour later, or a half a second in your world, we're at a roundabout. And we go around this roundabout, and then we are at Subaru. And yeah, that's what it's called, Subaru. They're the gurus of Subarus, and this is the only place in Bend, Oregon you should take a Subaru, because the Subaru dealer here sucks. And I normally don't talk bad about other businesses, but they 100% deserve it. So we're gonna pull in here, nice and easy to drop it off, just like this, and then they can push it straight into whatever bay they want. So let's get out and get it unloaded. Well, that's it. We're out of here. It's dropped off and done finally, and we're going home. I got a picture just a little bit ago. The snowcat is on a trailer and heading this way, so hopefully the next video you guys see after this one will be the snowcat finally at its new home. I'm super excited, and I'm probably going to stay up all night long until it gets here. It's like Christmas. So, all right, well, we're out of here and headed home. That's it, and we will see you guys on the next one.